The 2024 US presidential election sent shockwaves through the nation. Donald Trump, defying all expectations and polls, reclaimed the Oval Office. This unexpected victory, a stark contrast to his 2020 defeat, had many architects, yet one figure looms large in the narrative of Trump's resurgence: Elon Musk. The enigmatic tech mogul, known for his ventures in electric cars and space exploration, emerged as a political kingmaker, leveraging his wealth, technology, and massive online presence to shape the political landscape and propel Trump back to power. This essay will delve into the multifaceted ways in which Musk facilitated Trump's political comeback, analyzing his financial contributions, policy influence, and the pivotal role of his social media platform X in manipulating public opinion. Musk's involvement in Trump's 2024 campaign transcended the traditional role of a wealthy donor. He evolved into a close confidant, a strategic advisor, and a powerful weapon in Trump's arsenal. Musk's influence extended from private strategy sessions to shaping campaign narratives, particularly in the digital sphere, where his impact was most profound. The alliance between these two titans, seemingly unlikely at first glance, was a fusion of ambition and opportunity. For Trump, grappling with a tarnished image and a legacy marred by controversy, Musk offered a lifeline, a conduit to resources, and a platform to reach millions, particularly young, disaffected voters. Musk, on the other hand, saw in Trump a vehicle to advance his own agendas, a bull in the china shop of American politics who could disrupt the status quo and potentially pave the way for his own vision of the future. The implications of this partnership, however, extended far beyond the immediate outcome of the election. It raised profound questions about the undue influence of billionaires in democratic processes, the erosion of traditional media, and the weaponization of social media platforms for political gain. The Musk-Trump saga is a stark reminder of the fragility of democratic institutions and the urgent need to address the growing imbalance of power in the digital age. Elon Musk's financial contributions to Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, while substantial, only tell part of the story. It was his strategic use of data, algorithms, and targeted advertising that proved particularly effective in swaying public opinion. Musk, through his acquisition of Twitter, later rebranded as X, had access to a treasure trove of user data, personal information, political leanings, even minute details about daily habits and preferences. This data, a goldmine for any political campaign, became the lifeblood of Trump's digital strategy. Musk's team, comprised of data scientists and social media experts, devised sophisticated algorithms to identify potential Trump supporters, micro-target them with tailored messages, and even exploit existing societal divisions to sow discord and amplify support for their candidate. This wasn't just about broadcasting messages, it was about manipulating emotions, exploiting biases, and shaping perceptions to an unprecedented degree. The use of such techniques, while legal at the time, raised serious ethical concerns about privacy violations, the spread of misinformation, and the erosion of trust in democratic processes. Critics argued that Musk was weaponizing his platform, using his vast wealth and technological prowess to manipulate voters and undermine the very foundations of a free and fair election. Furthermore, Musk's financial contributions extended beyond direct donations to Trump's campaign. He bankrolled pro-Trump political action committees, funded astroturfing campaigns to create the illusion of grassroots support, and even allegedly funneled money through shell companies to obscure the origins of his funding, a claim that sparked numerous investigations and legal challenges, the outcomes of which remain to be seen. The transformation of Twitter, under Musk's ownership, from a platform for microblogging to a finely tuned instrument of political persuasion, was perhaps the most significant factor in Trump's 2024 victory. Musk, a self-proclaimed free speech absolutist, implemented sweeping changes that fundamentally altered the platform's character, tilting the scales in favor of right-wing voices and paving the way for the resurgence of Trumpism. One of Musk's first acts was to reinstate previously banned accounts, including that of Donald Trump, who had been removed from the platform following the January 6th Capitol riot. This decision, met with widespread criticism, effectively handed Trump a megaphone to reach his millions of followers, bypass traditional media scrutiny, and disseminate his message directly to the public. Musk then proceeded to gut Twitter's content moderation team, responsible for flagging and removing hate speech, misinformation, and other harmful content. This move, couched in the language of free speech, created a breeding ground for conspiracy theories, extremist views, and targeted harassment, disproportionately impacting marginalized communities and further polarizing the online discourse. Section 4. Decoding Musk, What Drives the Renegade Billionaire. Elon Musk's motivations for supporting Donald Trump, a figure seemingly at odds with his own public image as a champion of renewable energy and technological progress, have been the subject of intense speculation and debate. Some analysts point to Musk's well-documented libertarian leanings, his aversion to government regulation, and his belief that Trump's policies, particularly his stance on taxes and environmental regulations, were more favorable to his business interests. Others argue that Musk, driven by an insatiable ego and a desire to be perceived as a disruptor, saw in Trump a kindred spirit, a fellow iconoclast willing to challenge the status quo, even if it meant undermining democratic norms and institutions. Musk's actions, according to this view, were less about ideological alignment and more about a shared disdain for authority and a belief in their own exceptionalism. Still, others speculate that Musk, deeply affected by personal experiences, including a strained relationship with his transgender child, underwent a genuine ideological shift, embracing right-wing views on social issues such as gender identity, immigration, and affirmative action. This theory suggests that Musk's support for Trump was rooted in a shared belief system, a worldview that resonated with a growing segment of the electorate disillusioned with progressive values and yearning for a return to a more traditional social order. Section 5. Bro Culture and the Ballot Box, tapping into a disaffected demographic. One of the most striking aspects of Trump's 2024 victory was his ability to mobilize a demographic often overlooked in political analyses: young men. This cohort, often referred to as the bro vote, found resonance in the combined appeal of Musk and Trump, both figures who embodied a particular brand of masculinity rooted in wealth, power, and a rejection of perceived political correctness. Musk, with his brash persona, his embrace of risk-taking, and his relentless pursuit of ambitious, even outlandish, technological feats, became an unlikely role model for a generation of young men grappling with economic anxieties, cultural shifts, and a sense of displacement in a rapidly changing world. His success in traditionally male-dominated fields like technology and engineering, coupled with his outspoken views on social media, resonated with those who felt alienated by feminism, social justice movements, and what they perceived as an attack on traditional masculinity. Trump, with his bombastic rhetoric, his disdain for political correctness, and his promise to make America great again, tapped into these same anxieties, offering a nostalgic vision of a bygone era when men were men, women knew their place, and America stood as an unchallenged global superpower. His campaign rallies, infused with an almost carnival-like atmosphere, became a space for these disaffected young men to vent their frustrations, bond over shared grievances, and find a sense of belonging in a world that they felt had left them behind.